This is Steven Rogers calling the action. We got a great show for you as we are 4 nights away. This Sunday, Revelation X, Hardcore Chaos. And it's gonna be interesting. And what a way to lead up to the show. It was pick your poison for the main event, the double main events. Byron picked Jeffrey's opponent, in which, I mean, he went out and picked Jonathan Ray, have Jonathan Ray and Jeffries for the tap out title. Jeffries was like, alright, Byron, you're gonna go against ATM for the world title. But first, Tanaka Yamashita going up against Kazushi Marufuji. Kazushi is looking to Kazushi, I mean, another man who's looking to gain some wins here. And Yamashita looking for that big singles win. The suicidal monkey is in the house. The current PWR BMF champion, once known as the Hardcore title, rechristened the BMF title. I mean, him and him and Jeffrey had a storied rivalry. Two men, no strangers to one another. And here we go. Yamashita already taking it to his challenger here, Kazushi Marufuji. And Marufuji won the test of strength. But now, Yamashita back the other way. But Kazushi makes him eat an elbow. Elbow again. Back spin kick to the ribs. As Ken Washington watches on. The Tribe are in action here tonight. Kazushi just dropped him down. Basement drop kick by Kazushi. Not really a whole lot known about Tanaka Yamashita. I mean, we know he's part of the Tribe. Held many championships in the land of the rising sun, just like Kazushi. Kazushi just stomping him. Elbow. Kazushi knee in the ribs. And just stomping him. Irish whip now. Back elbow by Yamashita. Now front face lock, pulling him into the middle of the ring. Thought about going off the ropes, thought better of it. Wait a minute! Angel's wing, I thought he was going for the banana splitting headache. Wrap around DDT. Yamashita has him in the corner. Putting the boots to him. And just stomping the back. What's going on, King? Thank you. Glad you can make the show. First match of the night. Yamashita looking to hopefully get a victory here. Going up top. Diving elbow connects. Figure four, but I think bad ring positioning. Well, no. Kazoshi did not crawl the ropes. Very shocked there. Back elbow and a lariat. Elbow to the back. Back elbow. Off the ropes he goes. Running shoulder block. Kazoshi just rakes the eyes. A shoulder block again. And just gets plowed over by a clothesline. Super kick. Headbutt down south. And locks in a sleeper. Trying to put Kazoshi to Night Land. And I don't think it's going to happen. Back body drop. Tanaka with a lariat. Elbow drop. Big boot. Talk about that super kick. How about that big boot? Yamashita going back up. Hit the elbow for the second time. Back spin kick. Now to a camel clutch. Washington watches on. And throws him over the top.
2, 3,
and drops an axe handle smash.
5, 6, 7, 8.
And just throw him in the. Look at. Wait a minute now.
11.
Forward. Oh! Banana splitting headache on the outside.
15, 16, 17.
And Tanaka feeling it. Feeling the effects of that banana splitting headache. That butterfly pile driver. Big splash up the top. Wow! Washington on the apron. Having some words with the referee. Yamashita dropping the elbow. DDT. Uh-oh. Banana splitting headache. Yamashita's on Dream Street. Hooking clothesline. Snap suplex. Big diving elbow. And an elbow drop off the ropes, but not going for a pin. Angel's wings. And a clothesline. Now a lariat. Yamashita took 2 banana splitting headaches and ate 2 super kicks. Wrap around DDT. And how in the hell is Yamashita up? An inverted atomic drop. Double birds there and a headbutt down south. Front chest chops. Left hands by Yamashita. Kazoshi drops, hits him with a drop kick. Discus clothesline by Yamashita. Yamashita wants his first win here tonight. And what a left hand. Elbow drop off the top. Make it 2. Side belly to belly. Shades of the legendary Magnum TA. Raking the eyes and a boot to the ribs. Kazoshi getting a little tired. Off the ropes. Wrap around DDT. Draws him on his head again. But Kazoshi took a little dizzy, took a left hand. Went for an enziguri. But how about that? Headbutt and gets paid back. Do not throw headbutts with Kazoshi. Very bad mood. I'm sorry, bad move. And he is hyped up. And Angel's Wings. Almost thought he's going for a third banana splitting headache. Emerald Explosion. Going for a pin. And Kazoshi with the W. Washington right now carrying Yamashita to the back. As as Ken Washington will be getting ready to face the one Lukey Murphy. And want to give a special shout out to a former Revelation X World Heavyweight Champion over from the Xbox 2K side, the one and only Brandon Alexander.
Fight!
And Washington not wasting any time. And Ken Washington slapping on a figure four.
Yeah!
And now Murphy scoop slam.
Ready?
One.
Yeah!
And Ken Washington, I mean, seeing what his partner did, maybe kind of lit a fire underneath of him. I mean, Ken Washington, I mean, the biggest victory he has to date. I mean, being a man who signed with MLW Major League Wrestling, the indestructible Calvin Tankman. I mean, one of the big victories to date for Ken Washington.
4, 5, 6,
And right now, him and Lukey Murphy, no strangers.
9, 10, 11,
These men fight on the outside. Double knee and gut buster.
14, 15,
And these guys throwing blows, European uppercut, left hands. You know, I said about today, Brand Alexander's birthday. Lukey Murphy's tag team partner, part of the Untouchables, who in the early years over on the 2K Xbox brand was a major player and a lot of contribution to the company. Again, if he's listening, want to thank him for his contribution to Revelation X, and the door we always open for him to come back whenever he likes. DDT drops an elbow. Off the ropes he goes. And jabs. Throws him down. Shots and punches and kicks. Murphy goes behind, elbow to the back. These men are just going at it. Murphy off the ropes and just stomps the chest. Murphy kicking the ribs, clubbing blow to the back, knee drop to the back. Barrage of elbows. Murphy drops an elbow from the heavens. Again, stomping him. Side belly to belly. And a figure four. That side belly to belly, a Magnum TA special. And later, a franchise Shane Douglas special. Two. No, only a 2 count.
Are you ready?
Murphy now having a little fun. Off the ropes he goes. Sling blade takes him down. Northern Lights. And wow, so close to ending the match. Wait a minute. Capital punishment, but he did not go for the pin. Murphy went for the sling blade, nobody home. And look at this. Up top with a 5-star frog splash. And a headbutt now. Murphy has no problem of flying himself. Don't think you want to see him go to the air. And now in the corner.
Yeah!
Murphy. I think he kind of had a sixth sense that he knew what Washington might have won. Had him in that corner. 5-star. Went to the well one too many times. Uh-oh, Stormbreaker! There it is! Nighty night! 2! And it's over! Washington with the win! As the Tribe leaves the night 1-1 to knock on Yamashita not being able to get it done against Kazoshi. And now we're going to see the returning Mr. R. A man who had his streak ended at the hands of the superior one, Spike. But tonight, he is going up against TJ Black, the unholy one. And I'm getting word on my headset that Revelation X made a major signing today. And that major signing will debut this Sunday. And it's not being said who's been signed. But it's told is a former hardcore champion, former tap out champion, former world champion over from the Xbox side. I mean, who in the world could it be? I mean, that's some major news. And TJ Black just suplexing Mr. R, winning the test of strength. Mr. R now out the ropes, went for a Larry, got ducked. Spinning back fist, got evaded. Drop down. Camel clutch applied, wrenching on the neck. Northern Lights. Irish whip. Snapmare takeover. And a side slam by the unholy one. Off the ropes and thought better of it. Suplex up and down. No wasted motion. Back body drop. Oh, boot to the face. Up, 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 and down he goes. Mr. R again with a back fist. Nobody home. That spinning back fist is not a shot you want to take from Mr. R. Right hands and elbows. Right hands won it. Again, evaded the back fist. Smart thing by TJ Black. TJ Black did not evade the back elbow. Putting the boots to him in the corner. Camel clutch now. Bear hug slammed him down. And now, TJ Black got out of the corner in a hurry, dropped an elbow. And now rear chinlock applied. This capacity crowd enjoying tonight's action. Rolling elbow! What a shot!
What?
And right now, Mr. R hasn't even... Oh! Nobody home! Diving elbow drop by TJ Black. And now the shots laying in. Back up to top he goes. Wayman just waiting for him. And just crowned him. Back elbow now. Back fist. Oh, that one got him. Who in the world is that? Who in the world is that coming out? I do not. That's somebody I do not know. And they're helping TJ Black. We gotta find out who this person is. Side belly to belly. And whoever it is. I'm not sure who that is, but whoever it is coming out here and now leaving the ring. Press up, up, and down he goes.
You dumbass.
Off the ropes, elbow. Off the rope, press up again. And a lariat now. Side slam by TJ Black. Steiner screwdriver. And the clothesline again, drops the elbow. Knee in the ribs now. TJ Black trying to get the momentum going back his way. Pop up, press, and a cutter. And a slap. How disrespectful was that? Drop kick. Bear hug front slam.
You dumbass.
And now just talking trash. Might have been going for another Steiner screwdriver possibly. Mr. R. Wait a minute. Brass knucks. Just lazy him out. No, not this way! And he kicked out! Mr. R kicked out! After taking the brass knuckle shot! Big frog splash, lowdown style! Again, went for the vertical suplex. Schoolboy! And Mr. R, ever since losing to Spike, that's 2 losses in a row for Mr. R, going on a downward spiral. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our next matchup. The tag champions are in action. They will be going against The ego powers. And here we go. Here comes the challengers. This is a non-title match. After the superior couple defend their titles Monday night against Akira and Charlie Cruel. And here they are. The reigning, defending Revelation X Tag Team Champions. These two have been on a tear here in Revelation X. Who is going to stop them?
Fight!
I mean, ever since Spike got a hold of the tag titles. Oh, T-Bone by Sugar Hill. Spike. I mean, like I said, since becoming tag team champion with his wife, what a cohesive unit they have been. And I mean, some of the biggest and the baddest they have faced off. And a headbutt now. And Spike. Irish whips him in the corner. And now tag comes Showtime, the show closer, in the ring. Spike off the ropes. Oh, gets a shot in the ribs. Spike, the reigning and defending UWA United States champion. That he defeated Tony Marcella at UWA Mania. And he's, oh wait a minute, husband lost superior knees and makes him eat the knee, but did not go for the pin. Off the ropes, and Casey holds on. Snap suplex. Spike is also the current reigning and defending PWR heavyweight champion. Casey, former Revelation X women's champion. I'd love to get that belt back. Flashing elbow. But I know this Sunday, I'm sure she'll be watching the first ever women's exploding barbed wire death match. And Spike's in the ring, gets clubbed by Hill. Rights and lefts. And the right hand of Spike. Look at this! Running moonsault. It looks like he's been watching a lot of tapes of Byron X12. Rolling modified deathlock. And the show closer came and broke that up. I mean, how about that shooting star press we saw Monday night from Spike? I mean, that took me by surprise. Diving knee, flashing elbow combo. And look at this.
Bang!
He's about to eat the knees. and just boots Casey right in the face.
1, 2.
And only a 2 count. Snaps him over the snap suplex. Lariat now. High elevated Texas Cloverleaf. Shades of the man with 1,000 holds, Dean Malenko. And Showtime got shot to the ribs. Oh, there's that Mexican stretch. One of her go-to submission moves. Big knife edge missed. Showtime now. In comes Hill. Casey fights off both men. But gets caught with that T-bone, that exploder suplex. Side headlock now on the mat. But Casey ain't gonna give it up. And Hill about to eat the knees. And gets a foot right down south from Spike. Spike with that judo hip throw. Headbutt by Hill. Stephen Sugar Hill. No, he thought about going up top. And now camel clutch now applied. Spike's not in the right part of town he wants to be in. And now he's really not in the town he wants to be in.
3,
Showtime on the outside with the sleeper.
5,
Casey and Hill going at it. Hill's eating those knees.
8,
Big running lifting spear by Casey.
11, 12,
She speared the crap out of him. Mandible claw, wait a minute. Spike has a ball back. Boston Crab now. And a headbutt by Hill. Oh, that standing triangle. But Showtime broke that up in a hurry. Casey breaks up the pin. And now, what in the world?
Bang!
Superior knee off the ropes. And now Showtime getting the hell out of there. And putting the shots to Casey. And now Hill with a little jab there. Casey spears the crap out of him again. And gonna wrap him up like a bow. And it's over. The superior couple extinguished the powers of the ego powers. Well, the egos of Hill and Showtime are through the roof. I mean, these men had the audacity to make their own knockoff Macho Man Hogan attires in Ultimate Wrestling Alliance. And now Jeffries will be going up against his own teammate, his own fellow packmate, who ironically is the #1 contender for the Tap Out title, and the man that Jeffries took the belt from in the first place, in the very beginning, Jonathan Ray. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen. Pack versus Pack. What an interesting matchup this is going to be. I was told these men talked in the back before this match and said, hey, let's go out and get this done and be done with this match. They're not going to hold anything back against each other. We'll see what they got. There he is, the technician, Jonathan Ray. And one of the longest reigning Revelation X Tap Out champions. The Enforcer, Dustin Jeffries. A month and a half tear as champion.
Fight!
In his first reign. Now Jeffries Irish whips him in the corner. Knee to the body by Ray.
Over!
These men know each other very well. These two men faced off in UWA. Was their first meeting. Back wheel trip, nice kick in the head. These two men know each other very well. Jeffries surfboard into the Dragon Sleeper. Jeffries went for a kick. Back wheel trip. And hooks him, but Jeffries getting out of that hold. Two men standoff. Knee to the body. No, I'm not. I'm actually just doing on my show. I just set up the matches and do everything manually. Because Fire Promoter, you can't have custom rings. If you could, that'd be awesome. Plus, you can't use your belts that you make. And rode the Achilles hold. But Jeffries getting out of it. Both men known for their submission holds. Jonathan Ray has that blade breaker. Jeffries has that cry for help. And now the Kata Hajime, the Taz mission, locked in. Elbows, body kicks. The body kicks won it. Jeffries picked a leg and took him down. Maria's Madness. There's a mute button. Gets caught, shoves the back. Leg scissoring him down to a leg bar. Jonathan Ray's been using that move a lot lately. There's palm shots. Overhead belly to belly suplex.
Minutes gone.
Plus, I really don't want to use a generic ring for my show, so. But thank you for stopping by there, Steve. Glad you came in and watched the show. We'll be back this Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Hardcore Chaos. Dustin Jeffries will be facing the World Heavyweight Champion in the first ever landmine death match. And the women's title will be on the line in the first ever women's exploding barbed wire death match. Two big main events. Plus the debut of a mystery signing. And Jonathan Ray taking another mute button. Jeffries went for that, going for that cutter, that Luna Eclipse. And Ray locks in the Blade Breaker. Jeffrey's trying to get crawling as he can to the ropes. Roundhouse. Jeffrey's better watch out he don't get knocked out. That's Marcus Creed about getting knocked out. Columbus cloverleaf, but too close to the ropes. Muay Thai knees to the head. And another mute button. Leg scissored down to a knee bar. These men, stablemates, know each other very well. Jonathan Ray, the first ever tap out champion, and goes right back to that Kata Hajime, that Taz mission, and makes Ray eat that elbow. Knee to the back and shoulder blades. X Factor. That modified stranglehold. I'm being told it's called the Stranglehold Alpha. And again, back to that Taz mission. Roundhouse. Ray, lethal feet. Kicks as well. And again, the Stranglehold Alpha trying to make Jeffrey submit. Maria's Madness, down he goes. Jeffrey's bringing him to the center of the ring. Back spin kick missed. And again the leg scissors to the leg bar. Jonathan Ray weakening up the knees. Back mount. Headbutts. Inverted tombstone. Speaking of kicks by Jeffries at Roundhouse. High cradle suplex. Side leg lock now applied. In the ropes though. And a kick down south. And so hey, I got two words for you.
You dumbass.
Running spear, and now into the cry for help. Jeffrey's go-to finishing maneuver. That's how he won the title in the first place. That cry for help. Rolling elbow. And Ray back to the Taz mission. After a groggy Jeffries could not make to his feet. Gets kicked again. Blade breaker in the middle of the ring. Is Jeffries going to submit? And no, he does not. Palm shots. Leg scissor. But Jeffrey's in the ropes. Roundhouse. That lethal roundhouse kick. Like I said, has knocked out guys like Marcus Creed. And again. Back body drop. Out goes Jeffries to the outside.
2, 3.
Jeffrey's on Dream Street. Taking a chance to catch his breather.
You dumbass.
And a hard slap by Jeffries. Running DTO. Back in the Columbus cloverleaf. That high angle Texas cloverleaf. Elbow by Jeffries. Jeffries takes an X Factor. Stranglehold Alpha. But Jeffries knew where the ropes were. And again, locking that cloverleaf on. DTO by the enforcer. Springboard wheel kick. You don't see that very often from Jeffries. The stranglehold alpha again. Ray takes a knee to the body. Surfboard dragon sleeper. And that's it. Jeffries defeats his stablemate Jonathan Ray, and after the match quickly broke the hold. What a match that was. Jonathan Ray brought everything he could. Can Jeffries go in this Sunday to be a double champion? But another man who has to defend the title tonight is Byron X12. As he will go up against former two-time Emerge Tag Team Champion Austin Tyler Morris, ATM. Morris, former tag team partners with Picture Perfect Jordan Cage in Emerge Wrestling, as Pretty Picture held the titles on 2 different occasions. And here he comes, ATM, making his way to the ring. A former Revelation X World Heavyweight Champion. And I'm being told that if ATM wins the match, he will go on to face Jeffries in the Landmine Death Match. So, if Byron loses tonight, he will not get his rematch until after Hardcore Chaos. Jeffries picking ATM. I think Jeffries knows all about ATM in the past. Byron with the quick strikes and an elbow now to Austin Tyler Morris.
Not so fast.
Oh, weapon X early. Tried to put him away that quickly. Byron picks the leg. And a running shot, nobody home. Arm drag takeover. Oh, went for the vertical back the other way. Byron sends him over.
Yeah.
And chop missed. Forearm did not. Elbow did not. Off the ropes. Knee to the ribs now. ATM needs to keep the quicker of the two in this match. Needs to keep Byron down. Moonsault knees. Byron likes to fly though. ATM flew away with a knee right in the mouth. Forearm smash. Byron with the quick strikes. Knee in the ribs again.
Yeah.
Byron likes to go for that Weapon X, that ripcord V trigger, the execution, and will not hesitate to win off a high flying maneuver. Corkscrew moonsault, and only a 2 count, says referee Jerry Lynn. Stomping on the knees. Jumping vertical, Byron goes down to the outside. And Byron with the quick strikes. Moonsault right to the back. Moonsault, that's how he won his match against Dragon Kid Monday night. ATM in the corner. Running sliced bread number 2. Moonstomp right to the ribs. Double rotation moonsault. And it's over. Byron X12 moves on as he will face Jeffries this Sunday. What is going to happen when Byron goes up against Dustin Jeffries this Sunday? Landmine deathmatch, first time ever here in Revelation X. Wow. Both men successfully defended their championships. And before we go, let's run down tonight's results of the card here tonight. Tanaka Yamashita against Kazushi Morifuji. Kazushi picked up the W there. Excuse me. And then Lukey Murphy against Ken Washington. Washington faced a very game Lukey Murphy, but in the end, Washington picks up the victory, and now the tribe is 1-1. TJ Black against Mr. R. These two men went at it, but TJ Black scored the victory. Mr. R is now on a 2-loss losing streak after losing to Spike a couple weeks back. And speaking of Spike, Spike and Casey, the superior couple, going up against the Ego Powers, Stephen Sugar Hill, and the show closer, Showtime. Spike and Casey walks away with the W. And then, for the tap out title, Dustin Jeffries against fellow stablemate Jonathan Ray, who is the #1 contender for the title. But Dustin Jeffries, with that surfboard dragon sleeper, picks up the W in what was a very great competitive matchup. And then in the end, Byron against ATM. Austin Tyler Morris, a former heavyweight champion. But in the end, Byron with that double rotation moonsault got the W. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. We will be back this Sunday for Revelation X Hardcore Chaos. 8 great matches. First ever women's exploding barbed wire death match for the women's championship. We will see Lady Frost defending her championship against Bad Amy, the queen of the death matches. And in the main event, as I mentioned earlier, Byron X12 will defend his heavyweight championship against the #1 contender, the current tap-out champion, Dustin Jeffries. Will Jeffries be on another championship reign and held 2 titles at one time, 2 singles titles at one time? or will Byron show why he is the true heavyweight champion and walk out the victor? And again, mystery new signee, former champion from the Xbox branch. You don't want to miss it. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Sunday. Thank you for everybody who showed up and chatted in the chat. We thank you for coming in here. Thank you for taking time to watch our show. Please come back this Sunday again, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you once again. This is Steven Rogers signing off.